Trump's financial rescue plan, can it fix America's economic crisis? America's economic crisis. The United States, once the beacon of economic prosperity, is facing an unprecedented crisis. The country's national debt has surpassed $28 trillion with no signs of slowing down. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated the issue with widespread lockdowns, business closures, and a staggering rise in unemployment. The economic growth that once seemed unstoppable has come to a grinding halt. The American people are feeling the pinch, with stagnant wages, rising living costs, and a dwindling sense of financial security. The economic divide between the rich and the poor continues to widen, with the middle class struggling to make ends meet. As the country teeters on the brink of economic chaos, one question remains: can President Trump's financial rescue plan turn the tide and restore America's economic greatness? In this documentary, we'll delve into the details of Trump's plan and explore its potential to fix America's economic crisis. Trump's economic agenda. A new direction? President Trump's economic agenda has been a hallmark of his presidency. With his America First approach, Trump has sought to revitalize the U.S. economy through a combination of tax cuts, deregulation, and trade tariffs. The 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which lowered corporate and individual tax rates, was a major milestone in Trump's economic agenda. Additionally, Trump has rolled back numerous regulations, particularly in the energy and financial sectors, aiming to unleash American businesses and create jobs. However, his trade policies, including tariffs on Chinese goods, have sparked controversy and raised concerns about a potential trade war. As Trump's economic agenda continues to shape the U.S. economy, the question remains: will his unorthodox approach yield long-term prosperity, or will it exacerbate existing economic challenges? The DOGE Department, Trump's cryptocurrency play. The Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, is a planning project initiated by the Trump administration, with Elon Musk on board as a key coordinator. This ambitious initiative aims to transform the federal government's operational efficiency, and Musk's involvement has generated significant interest and debate. Alongside Vivek Ramaswamy, Musk has been appointed co-lead of this advisory group, tasked with cutting down the federal government's size and expenses. Their mission is to identify areas of inefficiency and redundancy within the federal bureaucracy and propose innovative solutions to streamline government operations. Their approach involves recommending executive actions to reduce the federal workforce and eliminate unnecessary regulations. Musk and Ramaswamy aim to cut the federal government down to size by focusing on cutting down federal agencies, which they view as wasteful and anti-democratic. This perspective is rooted in their belief that the federal government has grown too large and intrusive, stifling individual freedom and entrepreneurship. By streamlining government operations and eliminating redundant or inefficient programs, DOGE seeks to unleash the full potential of the U.S. economy. This initiative is designed to promote economic growth, create jobs, and restore American competitiveness in the global marketplace. To achieve this goal, DOGE plans to leverage advanced technology and work closely with legal experts embedded in government agencies. They will identify federal regulations that exceed congressional authority and recommend that President Trump pause their enforcement. This targeted approach is designed to stimulate the U.S. economy by liberating individuals and businesses from what Musk and Ramaswamy call illicit regulations. They foresee thousands of federal regulations being cut, leading to significant reductions in government employees and a more agile, responsive federal bureaucracy. By harnessing the power of technology and innovation, DOGE aims to create a more efficient, effective, and accountable government that truly serves the American people. Moreover, the reduction in federal workforce could lead to significant job losses and economic disruption in communities that rely heavily on government employment. Ultimately, the success of DOGE will depend on its ability to balance competing priorities and create a more efficient, effective, and sustainable government for the American people. The national debt crisis. Can Trump fix it? The United States is facing a national debt crisis of unprecedented proportions. With a debt-to-GDP ratio exceeding 130%, the country is careening towards a fiscal cliff. The consequences of inaction are dire, with rising interest rates, reduced credit ratings, and a diminished dollar all looming on the horizon. President Trump has pledged to tackle the national debt, but his plans have been met with skepticism by many experts. Can Trump's proposals, including spending cuts and entitlement reforms, really stem the tide of debt? Or will his tax cuts and infrastructure spending only exacerbate the problem? As the national debt continues to balloon, Americans are left wondering if anyone can fix this fiscal fiasco. Will Trump's unorthodox approach yield results, or will the national debt crisis continue to threaten the very foundations of the U.S. economy? Tariffs and trade wars. The impact on the U.S. economy? President Trump's trade policies have been a defining feature of his presidency. His use of tariffs as a negotiating tool has sparked a global trade war, with far-reaching consequences for the U.S. economy. The tariffs imposed on Chinese goods, as well as those on steel and aluminum, have led to retaliatory measures from trading partners around the world. The impact on American businesses and consumers has been significant, with higher prices, disrupted supply chains, and lost exports. While Trump's trade policies aim to protect American industries and jobs, critics argue that they will ultimately harm the U.S. economy. As the trade war continues to escalate, Americans are left wondering, will Trump's tariffs deliver the desired results, or will they prove to be a costly mistake? The fate of the U.S. economy hangs in the balance, as the world waits with bated breath to see how this trade war will play out. The role of gold and silver in Trump's economic plan. In a surprise move, President Trump has announced plans to incorporate gold and silver into the U.S. monetary system. This bold initiative aims to stabilize the dollar, reduce inflation, and promote economic growth. Trump's proposal involves issuing government debt backed by gold and silver reserves, effectively creating a hybrid currency system. Proponents argue that this move will restore confidence in the U.S. dollar, attract foreign investment, and provide a safe haven asset for investors. However, critics raise concerns about the potential risks and uncertainties of such a system, including the impact on global trade and the potential for market volatility. As the world watches, one question remains: will Trump's gold and silver plan be the key to unlocking America's economic potential? Or will it prove to be a radical experiment with unintended consequences? A new monetary system? Trump's plan for a commodity-backed currency president. Trump's proposal for a commodity-backed currency has sparked intense debate among economists and financial experts. The plan involves pegging the value of the U.S. dollar to a basket of commodities, including gold, silver, and oil. Proponents argue that this system would stabilize the currency, reduce inflation, and promote economic growth. They claim that a commodity-backed currency would also reduce the Federal Reserve's ability to manipulate the money supply, thereby preventing boom and bust economic cycles. However, critics raise concerns about the potential risks and challenges of implementing such a system, including the impact on global trade, the potential for market volatility, and the difficulty of managing a commodity-backed currency in a rapidly changing economic environment. As Trump's plan gains attention, one question remains: will a commodity-backed currency be the key to unlocking America's economic potential? Or will it prove to be a radical experiment with unintended consequences? Conclusion: can Trump's financial rescue plan succeed? As we conclude our examination of President Trump's financial rescue plan, the question on everyone's mind remains: can it succeed? Trump's unorthodox approach to economics has sparked intense debate, with some hailing him as a visionary and others condemning his policies as reckless. While his plan has shown promise in boosting economic growth and creating jobs, it also faces significant challenges, from rising national debt to intensifying global competition. Ultimately, the success of Trump's financial rescue plan will depend on his ability to navigate these complexities and make difficult choices. Will he be able to balance the budget, reduce debt, and promote sustainable economic growth? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, however: the fate of the U.S. economy hangs in the balance, and the world is watching. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more insightful documentaries and stay updated on the latest trends and innovations.